Welcome to another episode of Never Settle Garage Podcast. We're short one host, Chris. We have Hobo Steve here, who actually doesn't look like a hobo today.
You do.
Don't drink and drive. Drink and then drive.
Very proper today, Hobo
You look.
Steve.
She's changing you, bro.
What?
Oh, you got a lady?
He's half a lady.
Wow, he's clean. Did you get out of the box?
She makes him take showers at least once a week now.
That's crazy.
Wow. I know, right?
Upgrades. People upgrade.
You need a haircut though.
I do. I was
Hit me up.
going to do that today.
He cuts
I
hair.
cut hair, dude.
Not great, but he does.
No, I cut good hair.
It'll look like hair afterwards.
It'll look like you're white.
I can do straight razor lineups, all that.
I wouldn't trust you with a straight razor.
I did a lineup on him. The lineup wasn't bad. The only issue I had with his is I should have gone a little shorter at the top edge.
I went home and fixed it.
But
Solid. Anyway,
Liquid.
How was your week?
Gas.
and I only charged $20.
How was your week?
mine? Are you talking to me or are we doing around the table?
Yeah. How was your week?
Oh, my week was rough, honestly. It was a whole lot of bouncing around at
I
work.
know. I feel like Steven had the most. Well, Steven didn't do.
He had the most normal week.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did a whole lot of bouncing around, me and you.
I didn't do bouncing around.
Oh, you just coming in early.
Came in early, stayed late.
Yeah, I only went in early once.
I'm surprised I only slept till 8 today. I thought I was gonna be out till at least 11.
Well, you're like me. Once you've joined the military, you're unable to sleep in.
Sun's up, I'm up.
You're unable to sleep in.
See, I think it's just the whole getting older thing, because I'm the same way and I didn't join the military.
I'm up by like 6:30.
Well,
I'm up by like 8 or 9.
I wish.
I've been doing this new thing on the weekends where when I wake up, I don't look at my phone until like 10 o'clock and I go do other things instead.
Yeah.
Because I have a habit of getting my phone and laying in bed for like 2 hours on TikTok or something.
I don't do that. I'll check mine just to see if there's like anything important, messages or whatever, and then I put my phone down.
That's why I don't have TikTok.
You don't have TikTok because you're a hobo and you didn't have Wi-Fi for how many years?
I don't have Wi-Fi currently.
Well, he doesn't have phone service half the time because he never answers the
What are
phone.
you talking about? I got phone service.
You don't ever answer it. You just
I'm
don't ever
shitty
answer
at
it.
answering the phone.
You're just a piece of shit. Oh wait, it's over 2 minutes. You're a piece of shit.
How many minutes are we at?
Oh, nobody set a timer. Set the timer for 18 and a half minutes.
Okay.
Or no, 20 minutes.
Are
Set
you-
it for 20 minutes.
Are you my brother in Christ? Are you okay?
No.
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 Of course.
Wait, which one?
Mouse is now a Jehovah's Witness.
Huh?
What?
Yeah, my brother
When
in
did you
Christ.
become a hobo witness?
Alex, how's your week been?
You know.
No, we don't. That's why we asked.
That's why we asked.
We don't know what you get into during the week, or we just.
Every
Did
time
you find any more change on the street? You went through the pilot parking lot?
Huh?
You can clean up there, bud.
How was your week? What'd you do?
I fucking worked.
What'd you do at work? I don't know where you work.
What do you mean you don't know where I
Wait,
work?
Alex got a new tattoo, guys. Look, I did this while we were driving.
He's fucking gay for that.
You know how hard it is to get lines straight
You know
in
what's
a bumpy,
crazy?
bumpy like F
Just
or
how it looks. With the
Duramax.
thick on one side, then on the other side. You seen the movie Hancock? Where the guy's got like the heart association or whatever. It looks like the logo.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 3D, but it's real hard to do when a Duramax one's bouncing around like this and you're trying to get lines
Well,
straight.
it's also hard to do with what, a Sharpie?
A pen,
Oh, a pen?
a pen,
Like a ballpoint pen.
like a ballpoint pen. I was able to do that with a bouncy truck.
It's impressive. You should pick up tattooing, dude.
I don't want to do that.
Just do it.
I don't want to do that.
No,
Just do it.
We got too much other stuff.
You know what? Matter of fact, pick up tattooing. Do it to yourself because you need to get some ink, son.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Shut up. At least they can
Me,
tell.
shut up.
Yeah, at least they can tell when I have ink.
Damn.
Hey, you know what?
Who's it? What are we trying
It's
to
summertime.
His
I
arm
can't
is
help
darker
it.
than yours.
It's summertime. I can't help it that I get dark as fuck, okay? And his mama's white.
So's yours.
So, yeah, but he's my son. So he's going to be lighter than me.
But you're married
Don't
to a
claim
black
that, man.
lady, so
Don't
wouldn't
claim
it
that
make
at
it darker because you're both dark?
Yeah, but his mama is white. I
Yeah,
just said
but
that.
Just like my actual father, I don't claim you. So
It's okay.
He doesn't claim him. I'm sorry, Adam. I'll be your son. It's okay. I'll be your disappointment.
But that's the thing, you're not a disappointment.
I thought you said I'll be your. I thought you were gonna say I'll be your disciple.
Now I want to turn into that.
I mean,
I went dumpster diving the other day.
Exhibit A on why I don't want to be.
So basically, I took the motor over to Danny Hub's shop, right? And he cleaned it, he honed the cylinders, resurfaced the head,
And he said that your block was cracked.
No. But what happened was I bought everything internal for my motor is getting replaced. The only thing I'm keeping is the crank, main seals.
Are you keeping the same size piston?
They're not main seals, but same size pistons, but I'm up in the cam to a stage 1 cam. I didn't bore it out or anything. But the valves that I had ordered for the heads were too small. The intake valves. The exhaust valves fit fine, but the intake valves were too small, which didn't make any sense. So what I'm wondering is if somebody got into that motor at one point, because they're 2-inch valves is what it needs. So I'm wondering if somebody swapped 6.0 heads onto a 5.3, which you can do. It'll work, but the only difference is you'll lose a little bit of compression on the low end.
You have more rev limiter though.
You have more rev limiter, but you lose compression, therefore you lose horsepower. So it doesn't do anything for your performance unless you boost the motor.
So boosting. What I'm hearing is you're ordering an Edelbrock supercharger.
I'm not boosting my. It's a work truck. I'm not boosting.
But you're putting a cam in it.
Yeah, but I got freaking mud tires on it. What's the point in boosting it?
Well, boosting it is the.
I'm putting a stage 1 cam. It's nothing crazy.
still.
It costs
Well,
more.
you have
It's like 40
Still not
horsepower.
You have to put a cam in it too.
Because I'm doing the DOD delete, getting rid of the variable valve timing system, so I have to replace a cam anyway. But it was only what, like $180 difference to up from the basic, replacement cam to the stage 1.
Let me tell you what you're doing right now. So there's this rabbit hole in the car community where you buy a car,
I know.
it breaks, so you upgrade that part.
I'm already going down the rabbit hole because I'm already talking about doing a cold air intake and an X-pipe exhaust, and I'm already up the cam and then getting it tuned.
Stop. Mouse is an expert at the rabbit hole.
Dude. What the fuck?
It's a
Why
chain.
are we listening to this man?
Because I ride a motorcycle, so when I ride, I don't want my wallet. If my wallet falls out of my pocket, I don't want it fucking going somewhere on the road and I never find it.
Wait.
So I chain it to my hip.
Just do what every other biker does and put it in the little pouch.
Because I don't.
Okay, and other things. There's this little rabbit hole that you go down, and when you start modding a car, then it gets more progressive, and pretty soon you need a new daily. Adam's at the first stage of that, which is denial.
Why'd you throw me into that?
You're an expert at it.
How am I the expert at it?
Yeah,
So
so
you're gonna
I
get
had
there.
I had
No,
to dumpster
my
dive
car's
for the
fine right now.
old valves because he's gonna
Adam drove it.
refurbish
Did
old
my car
valves.
drive fine on the way here?
Yeah, it drove fine. It just
Fucking
didn't have
perfect.
AC. It was hot as fuck.
Yeah, it doesn't have AC.
You got 255, bro. 2 windows, 55 mile an hour.
Samson looked at it before you got here. The bumper pierced the condenser, so I got to buy a new AC condenser.
I gotta find one at the junkyard. The hit in the rear.
The motor, I got the last part in today for the motor.
So
Valley cover came in today, so I have all the parts for the motor. It should be done in the next couple weeks. And then I gotta drop the motor back in.
Once we get this shop, I'm gonna have to do a bunch of jobs. And
shit, me too. I'm trying to buy a house in cash at this point. Bank's making me mad.
Good luck with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was kind of disappointed about that.
yeah, good luck.
I was
Buy the house
disappointed.
in
I was
cash.
disappointed for you.
Wait, what happened?
So they gave us our pre-approval and our letter and everything, and went through the whole bank thing and gave us like what it's gonna be, what our interest rate, everything like that. And the lady said she checked my credit and everything should be fine. We got an email yesterday saying they denied us.
That's pretty stupid.
Yeah. After she
Yeah,
checked
it's fucking
everything and
dumb,
said it
man.
was fine.
Because this is a nice house too
Yeah.
that you were looking at.
It was gonna be perfect for us. 3 bedroom.
Live at the shop.
I live at the
You
shop.
can convert the.
Yeah, you can be the new hobo Steve.
No,
He's
thank you.
reforming. We need one hobo.
No thanks. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try going through a different bank. I don't know. Seth used to
Check out that Roger
Seth
Mortgage
sucks.
stuff.
SevQ?
Yeah.
Try
Really?
Chase.
Yeah.
Chase would probably fucking do it.
Yeah, PNC.
Which is weird because I've never had an issue with SFQ.
Or first
They
credit.
suck.
Yeah, I had my truck originally through SFQ. I have my bike through SFQ.
They suck.
Yeah.
I've had all of my vehicles through
I've had
SFQ.
zero issues.
My
with
bank is
SFQ.
PNC.
Me either until now.
PNC is
I
the
had
shit.
so many
All my
issues with
shit's
FQ,
through
and I
SFQ.
finally was like, alright. I'm
That's
done.
what's messing
PNC
with
is
me
fucking
is
nice though. Their
they,
shit's legit.
I've had my personal loan through them. I've had my Infinity, the one for the black Infinity through them. And like,
Besides when they yell at me because they're like, "Hey, you're past due." I'm like, "Oh fuck, I forgot to send that out."
I do that sometimes. But like with,
I just get mad tired. I'm just like, because I don't pay through the app. I like mail my stuff in. So usually
Yeah,
that's
I
what
hate
they
that
give me.
shit.
And I
yeah,
just forget to take it to the post office.
I don't mail mine in, but I'll just drive in. Because I got my Harley through SFQ, and I'll just drive in and make my payment. Like, fuck it.
that's what I used to do.
I don't
had
do
my
the
black
automatic
card.
withdrawal. I don't do the fucking app shit. I just drive in and say, here, I need to
Well,
make
with the
payment.
Hyundai, I have automatic payments. It just takes it
And
out.
like with my job, I got to do paper checks anyway.
I tried to set
so
it up,
I go
but
to
I couldn't figure it out.
their bank and cash it, and then I go.
Well,
to
I
my
go
bank
through
and deposit.
for the Hyundai. I go.
You have to
straight
go
through
in.
Hyundai.
You have to go in and set it up.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I tried to seeing if I could on the app.
I don't think you might be able to. But
Yeah, so I don't know.
there's-
And the thing is, the lady said even with just she said she looked at just my stuff and was like, with just my stuff, I should be
You don't
approved.
play basketball.
But as far as inside though,
Contrary
in
to
town,
popular
PNC is fucking nice, dude. And one of the nice things about PNC is when you set up an account, you actually get 3 accounts.
Mhm.
So you have your primary checking account, then you have your reserve account,
Mhm.
and then you have your growth account, which is your actual savings account. So you're only allowed to transfer so much out of the growth per day. So you get 3 different kinds of checking accounts when you with PNC versus any other bank, you can actually withdraw by the dollar. So you can go into an ATM and withdraw $1, $321. It's not $20 increments. You can
You can do that at
you can withdraw by the dollar.
You can do that at Chase.
I didn't know that.
I like Chase.
I like Chase. I have Chase for my banking. I've always had Chase.
too.
I had Chase when I was younger,
And I'm pretty sure
and I had issues.
You have to do it by like tens.
Yeah.
20s at second.
No, you can do tens.
You can? Anytime I went there, it was 20s. They must have updated it since I had my account there.
Well, you might be able to. Actually, yes, I think it is. You have to do it by 20s, but you can do it with $10 bills.
Yeah.
Like if you want this many 20s and this many 10s.
Yeah, you can do it's
Yeah.
$20 increments, but you can set like what how you get your withdrawal, like
Yeah.
what
No,
bills
Chase, you
want,
can do it
know.
with whatever you want, basically.
But,
I like
so, Steven, what you been up to since Mouse walked off? You get tires for your car yet, dude?
No.
What the fuck?
There's no point in getting tires now because it's gonna get fucking colder and shit.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You know, I think we have.
We're gonna
a
have
clip of- I
to,
think I have
but
a-
we can move your Harley if
pause. I think we have a clip of Steven saying that exact line on a podcast last year.
Probably.
But we can move your Harley
What line?
this year, though, if we get this
It's
done.
no point in you or me
We
getting
can move your
tires
Harley,
now.
because I'm going to get a motorcycle lift.
Pretty
in
sure
the
he
shop.
said that on a podcast.
See, I just don't want to ride it until that exhaust is fixed because that
Yeah.
fucking thing is loud.
We'll get the exhaust fixed, and we'll get that rear tail fixed.
Yeah.
So if we can't get someone welded, we'll just weld it ourselves.
Will? Adam, I'll weld it, don't worry.
Oh God.
Alex, you've seen my welds.
Oh God.
That's why I said, oh God.
My
So-
welds held up.
Well, we'll get
pretty
it.
well.
We'll get it fixed for you.
Yeah, I mean, as long as it holds up to at least 100 pounds.
Well,
that's
here's what
fine.
we'll do. I'll weld it. It won't look pretty, but it'll be
Well, if you
stuck.
have
And then I'll just
Taylor
take a
on
flapper
there,
wheel
too.
and clean it.
Yeah, she's like 98 pounds.
Yeah. So.
Well, I'll just take a flapper wheel to it, make it look nice, and paint it.
But Mouse, what have you been up to before we tell everybody the new news?
Yeah, he's been gone for a while.
What hasn't happened?
I heard your drill was an adventure.
You haven't died.
Dude, Drew, so last weekend, the reason why I wasn't here last weekend, if they didn't say it, I was at Drew. What even happened? So our platoon sergeant was gone because he's at SLC?
Mm-hmm.
He's at SLC.
For E7.
Or no.
ALC is E6, SLC
Maybe
is
he's
E7.
at some school or something, or maybe he had something go. I don't know. He just wasn't there. I don't care. I hate his ass anyway. I don't care. So he wasn't there. So what?
See this video.
He was no, he's not.
Who gives a fuck?
No, he's not.
Who gives a fuck?
He wasn't there. Both of our E6s weren't there because they're at SLC.
Yep, for E7.
And so our highest ranking E5 took over. And he led the platoon. Did fine. Great weekend outside of that. A bunch of us went out and there were issues. Had to knock somebody off a ledge. That was great. On top of that, I got randomly told that I somehow got transferred at some point. I don't know if it was a fuck up or what, but nobody told me. Nobody told my chain of command either. It's just, I can pull it up right now. If I
He
can
got
find it.
transferred to a new unit and I had no
I
idea.
told him about it.
And he showed me the thing. I was like, what the fuck?
It's crazy.
So how did they transfer you and just not send
They
it?
just didn't tell me.
Well, usually you don't get a transfer like that in the middle of a contract. It's either comes with a promotion or you promote out of a unit into another unit because there's no slot in that unit for you, or when you sign a new contract, and you're filling, say you're an E4 and you're going into an E5 slot, then they'll put you again. They'll promote you out into another unit because there's not a slot in that unit. Yeah, that's fucking bullshit, dude. What the fuck?
So, I don't know. I think it's just because I piss absolute excellence all the time, and
It's because he's black.
no, it's not.
Here comes the ego.
I do.
But if anything, you look into the guard unit here that has a motor pool here.
Yeah, Adam or Mouse
It's
works
not a-
way harder at work than
It's
the
not
rest of
a.
us.
It's not a.
Transportation unit, it's MPs.
But they don't have a maintenance unit attached. They have an FMS here.
Oh, they have a fucking AMSA
Yeah.
shop or
Yeah,
whatever.
they have full-time staff that works there. They don't have an actual maintenance unit here
Oh,
or support unit. It's all just I think it's transpo, and I think it's. I know the MP unit's down in Bloomington.
the
The normal
MPs
unit is Intel.
Okay.
Are you talking about that one place where they have
I think they
all
have
those military
medical
vehicles
up
sitting
there,
outside?
Huh?
Over by where Kaylee used to live?
The one that's on
What?
Main Street.
Can you
is,
both shut? What?
Are you talking about that place where all those military vehicles sit? Over by where Kaylee's old apartment?
Rad.
up on Rad?
Yeah.
That's a motor
Yeah.
pool. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the Intel unit.
I was always wondering what the fuck it was. It's like, I don't never see anybody
Yeah, 'cause
outside.
they drill at Heartland.
All I know is that the apocalypse.
The only time they're gonna move their
That's the first
vehicles
place
is for
I'm going
annual
to.
training if they go to Fort McCoy.
Yeah.
I'm not going there, Steven. I'm gonna get shot.
What?
I'll
So if an apocalypse happens, that's the first place he's going.
I'll sneak my way.
That's not the first place I'm going if an apocalypse
I'm not
happens.
trusting one of those
Fuck that.
MTVs. No,
Fuck
no
that,
shit.
dude. Nope.
I'm not trusting.
These are the people that work on those. Fuck you.
No, I just need something that
Bro.
can hit bodies.
I'm the
and
He
not
works
break
on 'em.
them.
I'm the
drive
person
them.
that works on them.
I drive them.
I'm the one that works on them. I don't want to drive it.
I just need something that's not gonna break if I run over a few bodies.
You have a Dodge.
You have a dog.
Made out of fucking aluminum and
I was gonna
plastic.
say that thing is definitely worse.
I'm
off.
still Alex's Duramax.
Shh, fuck you.
I'm not.
Cause I'm gonna be running you over.
I'm not.
You
I'll go to one of these trucking companies and steal a fucking 18 rigger and pack the trailer full of whatever the fuck I need. Hands down. And then I'm driving to Springfield and I'm gonna bunk up at Shields.
Yeah.
Have a mini.
Yeah, 'cause by the time you
Because
get
they have
back,
all the guns, all the ammo, all the
By the time you-
dehydrated
by the
food,
time you-
everything I need.
he thinks he's gonna get the shields first. Like there ain't 30 people in Springfield gonna be there before him.
Oh, they're gonna be
They
there.
basically have
We'll just have a group.
MREs at Walmart now. They're not like official like MREs.
Walmart's a waste of time. If
Yeah,
there's an
I'm
apocalypse,
just saying.
why the fuck would you bunk up at Walmart? Because half the food in there is gonna go bad in a matter of a month.
Pretty sure it said it was. less
So
than
after a
30
month,
days.
what the fuck are you gonna do?
Ramen, canned food.
Mhm.
Then you gotta go to another Walmart. You're
Yeah,
right,
maybe
then
in
you
like
gotta go to
5
another
fucking
Walmart.
months.
Yeah.
There's a lot
You
of
say canned food and ramen will get me through.
Nah.
for a while.
Shields in Springfield has actual the buckets, like the 5-gallon buckets of setups of dehydrated food and shit. That you can
Yeah,
buy
and
at the
how are you
time.
going to beat the people in Springfield 2 shoes?
You don't have to beat them. You join them.
You kill them.
He's gonna get shot rolling in
He's
that bitch.
dead. He's dead.
They taking all his
Nah.
shit and say thanks for the
The
delivery.
only thing I would go to where my unit is in Bartonville for is because it's a transportation company and they haul tankers. So I would take a tanker in a trailer full of fuel.
Well,
It's
gas
the only
is-
thing I would take.
Gas is gonna be gold when the world does come to that.
Fuck gas.
Because
diesel.
you cause no problem. You can come with me and we'll go link up with my boys down in Mount Vernon. We'll be alright.
Yeah,
We can be perfectly fine.
I'll pack
There
the
we-
car
Be
and
perfectly
Hey, there we
fine.
go. And we all just meet up in the middle at Fort Knox,
They'll
bro.
keep us safe.
We just all meet up at Fort Knox and
I
call
just
it
need a
good.
gun, and I'm coming with you, and I'm good. I'm gonna go get me a gun though, so I'll be a little late.
Yeah. I'm supposed to take James shooting here soon. We'll see how that goes. Because we're about to. Okay, so
It's off the road.
you want to. Well, you want to go shooting? I was saying, whoever wants to go. He just told me that he was looking at buying a gun, and I told him I have different guns he could shoot.
Well, I'm looking at a lot of things.
So if you
Look
want to
at
go
one thing,
shooting,
buy it.
I told him I'll supply the guns. You guys just got to buy your own ammo because I'm not paying for everybody's fucking ammo.
It wasn't on purpose. It just happened to all fall
Well,
now.
And you don't need a FOID card. You can just go.
I have a Floyd card.
Because I have a FOID card and a
I
CCI.
also have a Floyd card. It took me 20 minutes to do.
Steven, how was your week? Good?
You already told about his week when you were outside.
Good. Cool.
So now to the new news, James.
What?
The new news
What new news?
today.
I didn't sign a lease yet.
So it's not official.
It's not official, but it's
It's
in
basically
the-
official.
It's in the works.
It's probably gonna happen.
We're just waiting.
I don't
on
count my
paperwork.
chickens till I sign leases at this point.
huh?
Yeah,
So I don't count my chickens till I sign the lease at this point.
Yeah,
yeah.
pretty much.
We're waiting.
It's a possibility we get a bigger shop with an actual room for a studio. Possibility. It's like I'd say 80% chance.
Yeah.
It's a very good chance. Looked at it today. It's a really nice setup actually. It'll be nice once we
It's
get
not
it.
as wide as I was hoping, but
Yeah.
to make it work. I was hoping
Yeah.
it was gonna be more wide than long.
I kind of wanted to look at the 27 while we were there,
I don't.
just while he was there.
I
But
can't
at the
afford
same
it.
time, I was like, I don't want to look at it. And then it's like when you're car shopping, you know,
I
and you
can't
test drive
afford it.
something, and then you're like, "Urgh," and
You're
you
like, damn, this is nice.
I can't afford it.
How big?
Yeah,
don't
money
know.
bags.
was
Think
it?
about all
Was
us
it-
common folk.
Was there a bigger one?
No, I'm
Yeah,
not
there's
those guys.
two bigger ones.
How big?
There was a 27 and then
There's 2,700 and a 3,300 square foot. That one we looked at
You
was
see Alex's
1,500.
look on his face right now? That's the look I didn't want to
Yeah,
get. So I
that
didn't
one was
ask.
1,500 that we looked at. Yeah, they also have a 2,700.
1,500?
Yeah, they have a 2,700 and a 3,300 square foot.
That's dope. You can buy that on your own.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing: is we start with the 1,500, we get in good graces with them, and if we do start making money at the shop and it is paying for itself, at that point we could probably upgrade.
Yeah, just wait.
But take
How much was
at
the
least a
3300?
year.
Couple
Yeah.
years because those shops are gonna fill up quick
Boss!
when they're ready.
How much was the 3300?
Everything what they said was 70 cents per square foot, but he's paused. Hold on.
No, I didn't pause it yet.
But at 70 cents per square foot for the 1,500, it will come out to 10.50 a month, and they said 11.25. So it's like $75 more than whatever the 70 cents per square foot is.
He said 79 cents.
The
Thing says 79 cents.
online, the post said 70 cents per square
Said
foot.
79.
Posted?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I saw 70.
Said 79.
Okay, so
Is the-
79 per square foot. So it would probably, you do the math, you figure, you said the 33?
Yeah, that's probably over $2,000.
Pause.
Should be well over $2,000.
Tired too. I gotta get that
So
car fucking insured.
the 3,300 square foot would have been 2,607 a month.
And divide that by 6, it equals
Let's see.
240 something.
2,607 divided by 6, $434.50 per month. That's more than my truck payment.
Yeah.
I
my
fuck
truck
that.
payment was that cheap.
How much is your truck payment?
476.
$434 and some change.
Well, that's 600.
$50 less than my truck payment every month.
So we would need more people to go in on that.
Yeah, that's more than my truck payment. My truck payment's only
This whole like what'd you say, 170 something?
Oh, 187.50.
187.
That's I can deal with
That's
that.
doable.
That's doable. That's whatever.
That's basically what we pay.
That's 2 brake jobs a month.
As long as this guy doesn't turn our shop into a fucking junkyard.
I already told him the rules. 1 non-running car at a time. The other ones have to run and move.
Hey, the Tahoe did before.
That's fine. Hey, one running and driving, as long as it's running.
Well, if you get another
okay.
Tahoe, you can park it the fuck outside.
Well, yeah, they'll be outside.
So we
Yeah,
do have we
You got a
have
bag.
the shop is probably twice as long as what we have now.
It's more than twice as long.
Plus, it's got an indoor. It's got a back room that we're gonna soundproof and set up as a studio.
Well, I'd say it's like it's the length of this now. That's front to back.
No, it's like another.
It's longer.
It's another like. It's like the whole length and then like maybe half of it.
I
And
don't
then you
think,
got that room.
honestly, I don't think it's as wide as this
wider.
one is. It is wider.
It's wider
But-
because he had the man door and he still had an extra like 6 feet on the other side of the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you were to put that door on the center, you'd be close to 6 feet on either side.
Yeah, but you also still have the man door and another couple feet.
Yeah, true. So
No, that
it's
was
wider.
definitely wider.
It's longer. It's a little longer.
A little.
And plus, it's got the
The bathroom.
total wise, it's longer, but it's got a bathroom. It's got a back room that will set up as a studio space for recording podcasts. It's going to be a nice upgrade.
Yeah, it should be big enough to where if we park cars like that, we can have 6 cars and
That's
room
what
in the
I'm
middle
saying.
to get in and out.
Yeah. Plus, we're going to have all of our toolboxes and stuff like that over there. So
Well, we won't probably have 6 cars, but we'll have a couple.
we'll have
the
to
bikes
see
and
about
stuff.
seeing if you can borrow the box truck from your work when we get ready to move,
Have a fucking trailer.
so we can move all the toolboxes and
Have a
shit.
fucking
Also
trailer.
have the box truck.
We also have the box truck, but we also have a trailer to help too.
It depends
Also
on
box
when.
truck.
I'll probably have my
Well,
blue truck.
we gotta move motors. Well, a motor. No, 2 motors. Your motor too. Fuck!
And I have a 5.3.
We don't want yours. We have one.
Because I got another 5.3.
And we also have a box truck.
Oh, we also have an extra engine stand too out for Adam.
Okay. Because I'm going to need somewhere. I'm
Brandon,
thinking about
Brandon
somewhere to
left
put
that
other
engine
5.3.
stand here that's got that BMW block on it, so that's now our engine stand.
Alright. Well, I'll need somewhere to put that 5.3 if I don't get rid of it.
That's fine.
Right.
If you don't get rid of it, I might throw it in the Infinity if I blow that up.
Well, the blue truck might or might not need a motor too.
It's out of a 05, I think, and it's according to Dennis, it's got like 96,000 miles on it.
And all our wheels and tires, and well, all my wheels and tires can
Well,
be
wheels and tires are all
stored
go up top.
upstairs.
Yeah, so
It's
all
got a
of those are
small,
about-
like, not a loft like this, but it's got a small loft storage space up top. It's about half the size of this.
Perfect.
You can put the fridge and stuff in the
It's-
office.
It's just about as it's just as wide as this. It's just not as deep. It's probably about half as deep as this is. Or I guess it's just as
the
long, but it's only half as wide as this is.
Well, from the video, it looked like the actual like workspace would go up to like probably like the middle of here,
Yeah.
and then after that is where like the loft and the back room would be.
Oh. No, I'd say the
Yes,
workspace is a little longer than that.
Oh.
I would say the workspace is as big as the base is the
whole-
bottom of
this
this
whole
shop.
At
This whole
least.
shop. I'd
At
say the
least.
workspace is as big as this whole shop.
If not longer.
No, it's longer than this.
No.
Yeah. I think
Okay,
so.
okay. Moral of the story is bigger shot coming soon. Okay, done. Next
Yes.
subject.
Beer.
Fucking A.
I need a drink.
Nobody,
God
nobody
damn
measured
it.
it. I didn't even go, so I was basing the estimate off the.
Who needs a
video.
drink?
Fucking me, bro. You guys
I
are
need one.
mentally
I
exhausted.
need one too.
Holy
Dude, me
shit.
too. I was trying to sit here and just not even go to the
Well,
James,
if
you
it's
want
three-
Monster or Twisted Tea?
If it's 3 times as big,
Twisted Tea.
that office
Mouse?
is not that big.
No, bitch.
Monster or Twisted
I
Tea?
want you to shut the hell up.
What do you want
I want
to drink?
a can of fuck you.
He wants a can of bottle.
I want a can of Kiss My Ass, but it ain't gonna
I
happen.
want a fucking.
Oh
I'm about
my
to
God.
open up a can of whoop ass on your bitch ass.
I need a can of pussy. That's what
Whoa!
Don't get married.
well, you're talking about it.
There's a reason I haven't pulled the trigger. I like pussy.
Here, bud. Steven, need a drink? Yeah, you do.
Not tea.
I'll give you a
I
monster.
hate tea.
Here you go, Alex.
You don't like
Don't
twisted.
give me that look. No, I do
Don't
not. I don't like tea.
You want the white,
He
regular,
didn't
or
even
fruit
look. He
punch?
didn't even look. He just felt it
Fruit
in the side of his head. He felt the eyes.
Fruit
That's
punch.
wild, bro.
Thanks.
Not even,
Fuck you.
not even McDonald's sweet tea, dude.
The only tea I like is the.
That's gonna be nice too. The fridge for my
That's
garage
acceptable.
because it has top and bottom versus side by side. When we get it in there.
Anyway,
That's only.
So we don't need that many.
shot coming soon. You're looking at what? This week?
This week, today.
Today. Oh, you still got to do that today?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, you're going to get it today?
Possibly.
Oh,
If my
shit.
dad's in town and not still in Vegas. He's been in Vegas since last Tuesday.
Oh, they have a raceway
Did
going
he
on.
say he was coming?
Yeah.
It's his,
Today?
It's his father, Steven.
It's
Nobody knows.
He's not very
He
reliable.
could be.
he,
could not be.
he texted me today and asked me if I was gonna have a
He
meeting.
could be out picking up milk. Who knows?
It all depends on what. What girl is he on now?
He's married to his second wife technically, but like 20,000th girlfriend.
20,000.
I'm ready for drinks and game night.
Oh, also I am taking over editing the podcast probably.
Chris came in.
Well, he's been too busy working and I don't.
Yeah, dude. We've been slacking on getting content to you guys. So.
I mean,
And
we
it's
haven't
not-
been
none
slacking.
Of it. None of it's Chris's fault. It's not. We're not saying Chris doesn't do work. He just does.
Chris has been crazy busy
Yeah,
at work.
You just don't have the
He has his
time.
own stuff
He doesn't
going
have
on.
the time.
Yeah, he's just struggling with time, and I can do it while I'm at work.
Yeah.
Basically, we don't have time to pay for an editor.
Yeah.
Oh, I might have a new job.
Editing,
No.
selling crack.
No.
Heroin.
I actually got a call. They want me to come do an interview next week for UPS.
The fuck is
What the
lupus?
fuck is UPS?
UPS?
Oh.
Oh, God.
You mean ups?
Ups.
Yeah, because there's no downers there.
But, I mean, after 4 years, you're maxed out at like, I think it's like
Me and the
44 or
UPS guy
46
were
now.
sprinting around Brimfield the other day.
You be racing them too?
Hell yeah.
I be racing
So-
all
Me
the
and
neighborhoods.
him showed up to. Me and him showed up to Crest at the same time. He said, "I caught right back up to his ass. I said, get your ass back here." What do you think?
They want me to come for, I had to send out some packages because I had a part for the Harley that I was sending back, and then the lifter kit that I had originally bought for the truck I had to send back. With the variable valve timing system, I need different lifters, right? So while I was there, I was like, hey, take down my info, you know, are you guys looking for people this winter? And he's like, well, I'll take down your info or whatever and give it to the manager. And then he called me later that day. He's like, hey, I got your number from so-and-so, and we want you to come in for an interview. So I may have an opportunity at UPS.
Why didn't you give me your info so I could get you a job at DHL?
Because
Well, you don't
DHL
want-
doesn't
you
pay
don't wanna-
$44 an hour.
Yeah,
So
You don't want to work there.
Trader.
even their truck
I do the
drivers
same
only.
shit.
Their truck. I have a buddy, Josh. My buddy Josh.
Your
works-
buddy, like we don't see him every fucking day.
Josh is a line haul driver for you guys, and that's what I'd be doing for you guys. And they only pay $23 an hour.
Yeah, you get all the opportunities.
Yeah,
you
but he
want.
also only works.
But I
6
can make
hours
that
a day.
at UPS as a regular fucking driver, and then after 4 years, I'm making $44 an hour.
Yeah, but what Josh isn't telling you is that he works like 6 hours a day.
It has plenty of opportunity to work more, but he doesn't.
Yeah. That's his.
Well, that's because he spends his time at Dennis's working on his RV.
That's his problem. He chooses to not work more than 6 hours a day. He comes in at 6. He loads the truck. Then he goes up to Chicago and comes right the fuck back. He leaves here. He leaves here between 7 and 7:30. Goes to Chicago, gets unloaded, and comes back.
So he's done by like 1 o'clock.
Maybe.
He actually could be back by like midnight.
Yeah.
He just likes to drive slow.
Yeah. So he works like 6 to 7 hours a day.
But they also throw him opportunities to come in a little
And
early
he
and
doesn't.
run pallets and stuff like that.
Because these two will, plus Scott, have plenty of shit for them to do.
Yeah, you could run to Peoria and make a whole nother route with
Yeah.
just pallets.
You could run to Peoria and work for, as a line haul driver, work for a good 4 hours with the
Yeah.
amount of shit that they get in.
Minimum, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell, you can
Oh,
even run
there's a
random
lot.
ass
There's a
postal
lot of
stuff for Rob.
opportunities out there. I got DHL. I got UPS. I got my information for working for the state DOT, doing
Snow removal.
yeah.
Yeah.
Snowbird.
Snowbird. He's gonna be a fucking white man.
Well, what it does, you're not just plowing though. So when you're not plowing, they have opportunities.
Yeah, you're outside
working
shoveling.
the shop, fixing roads, shit like that. You know.
You're not.
So you
fixing
still
nothing.
get your 40 hours a week.
Fuck you mean fixing roads? They ain't fixing.
They won't have me fixing roads. They'll have me working at the shop.
They don't have nobody fixing roads.
They'll basically have me as a makeshift mechanic.
They just have someone that's
They have somebody that dumps gravel in the fucking cracks.
So,
It's
but
all over my car.
there's that. I have opportunities at not UPS, ABF freight for the winter time because it's still in the same union.
Yeah, Indeed's been sending me a lot of job offers. They're like, we see that your experience at DHL would be great here. How about you become a package person?
But
Like that is not.
That's the only reason why I haven't tried to go to FedEx or UPS because I'm pretty sure over there you have to work up to a driver.
You do.
no, not necessarily.
At FedEx, you do.
At FedEx.
At FedEx, yes, but at UPS, I literally just went in. I gave them my phone number.
Adam, they're gonna hire you
My
as a
name
seasonal.
said I have a CDL, and I said I have delivery experience.
Yes, they'll hire
And
you.
they're not hiring me for a CDL job.
They'll hire you for seasonal.
No, they start as seasonal, and then they keep a certain amount of people
Yeah,
afterwards.
if they pick you. Ask Steven how that goes.
Oh, I get it, but
Did you try to
it
go
all
to
comes
UPS?
down to if you can meet what they call scratch times.
I was seasonal, and it was between me and
Levi, right?
it was me, Levi, and
And
Chris.
Chris. Or yeah.
The not our Chris, but dumbass Chris.
Yeah.
And they picked him. They picked dumbass Chris over me, and I think they didn't choose Levi.
No, they kept Levi. And then he got fired because he got too many accidents.
Oh, well, they got rid of my ass, even though.
That's when you went back to the Beacon. I remember that.
Yeah, that's when he went to the Beacon.
And then he left. And then he went to DHL.
But I mean, what is the worst? Because you can always go back to DHL. But
Yeah.
what is the worst chance that you go to UPS and versus making $18 an hour, you make 23 or whatever, or 24 an hour? You know, you're making more money during that seasonal season, and then if they decide to keep you on, then guess what? You work your way up to $44 an hour. After 4 years, you're maxed out at $44 an hour. Your benefits are paid, and you earn a pension.
And you don't see your kid except for when they're sleeping.
They only work. They're saying I was talking to them. They said average is 50 hours a week.
They're lying to you. Because they're there before we get
There's
there.
different
and they're
shifts.
there after.
There's different shifts.
But here's the thing. I can see the same driver.
Because I talked to them about that.
Well, Scott's brother or cousin or uncle or
It
whatever
depends.
works at UPS.
Yeah, but you have a choice. It depends. You know, if you're a route, you can choose. You know, if your route, you like take like you guys do, or you can take on extra routes and stuff.
We don't get the option.
I don't get that option.
We just get told. We get
Yeah.
voluntold.
Hey,
just like
you're
UPS.
doing that today.
They do that at UPS. They
So-
volunteer
Shit.
you. They tell you, hey, you're working 6 days this week, and you're working 14-hour days.
Well, if they do that at UPS, guess what? If I'm at $44 an hour, I'll be
This
taking
thing-
home $3,000 a week.
This is gonna be a whole.
Taking home 3,000 or
It's gonna
2
be
to
another
3 grand. a
Cisco
week.
situation where he's gonna be like, "Oh, I'm making all this money, but I don't see my child."
Cisco sucked. Cisco didn't pay enough for what it did. So my issue with Cisco was when I quit, they tried to keep me on. They're like, what do we got to do to keep you on or whatever, you know? And I was like, look, this job pays good. But the reason the job pays good is because of how many hours you work, not because of what you do. This job should be paying $30 to $32 an hour. And
You were getting less than that driving a semi?
yeah, we were only making after we started out at $22.38, and after 4 years we were maxed out at $22.74. Maxed out after 2 years at 22 something an
Why
hour.
don't you just go work with my dad?
Or sorry, 24 something, 24.78 an hour is what we made after 2 years.
Fuck that.
Not even $25 an hour. I was like, this job needs to make $30 to $32 an hour starting out, with the max pay being $36 to $38 an hour. And not because of we should be making the money we make. Or like, yeah, okay, I averaged, $86,000 a year, average, but that was because of how many hours I worked, not because of the job I did. I had I'd come home and have maybe an hour of chill time with my family, and then I had to go to bed to be up at 2 in the morning for my next
What do you
day.
think I get?
Yeah,
The boys go to bed
I know
at
what
8.
I know what you get up. What you get? You get up at fucking 7 o'clock and go to work at 9. I was getting up at 2 and going to work at 3:30
Yeah, but I also...
and working until 7:30 at night.
Here's what I'm trying to get at is, look, I get up at like 6, I go to the gym, do all that, whatever, and then go to work. But I only see the boys for 30 minutes before they go to bed.
That's your choice. I didn't have a choice.
I don't have a choice either.
I don't know, but I'm off it.
Whatever it was, I don't know what it was.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was that I was talking
Good.
about.
Let's leave it that way. Anyway,
Anyway, mouse is ugly.
No, we were talking about.
Steven,
No, Steven?
I remember, but
That's
okay.
fine. Keep it to yourself.
we don't want to know.
Yeah, work's been hectic.
Yep. Hopefully we're getting some more people soon, real soon.
Yeah.
Aaron was talking about going back.
He told that motherfucker. Oh, I should have said what. I should have grabbed him while we were here. I didn't
Dennis's
even
daughter
think about
is
it.
talking about trying to get on it.
Who the fuck is
DHL.
Dennis's daughter?
He just moved his daughter and son-in-law up here from Mississippi.
Who's his daughter?
Morgan?
No, Cassie.
Oh.
We don't want her if she's got kids.
I mean, they have kids, but not here.
Oh, well then if they don't have kids that are going to interrupt their work, then that's fine.
So
If you have kids, don't work at a delivery company.
his son-in-law, her fiance, works, did before he came up here, worked for a GM dealer as a mechanic.
Why don't you go to Rivian?
Now he's he's working for Dennis now. Dennis is turning the shop over to him, and Dennis is gonna retire.
Dennis is going to retire.
Yeah,
Dennis
he's
Dennis is gonna retire.
He's
He's
kinda
turning the
old.
shop. He's turning the shop over to
I
Josh.
thought he was retired.
No,
Yeah.
he's just had his own business for years.
Yeah.
He's been working. That shop is his.
You literally told me he was retired.
Yeah,
No.
he told me he was
He was retired
too.
from the army.
He's retired.
Oh.
Oh. I thought you meant...
He did 20 years Army Rangers,
Yeah.
but he has
He's a
had
Ranger?
that
Yeah,
mechanic
why do
shop
you
for
think he's so
years,
fucking jacked, bro?
and he is turning it over to his son-in-law.
Why do you think he's so wiry and jacked? Because he's a ranger. That's all the motherfuckers are.
Those
They're
are-
tiny
They're
and
Power
they're
Rangers.
jacked.
They're Power Rangers.
No,
Or they're fat, and you think they're just like have fat strength, but they're actually crazy strong.
they're crazy strong and like surprisingly athletic. They're like
Yeah.
you if you actually like lifted weights.
They're either built like a wide receiver or built like a linebacker. There's no in
Yeah.
between.
Watching Dennis do that course, I didn't expect him to do
Scary,
that.
scary.
Yeah,
right?
at 63,
Holy shit!
At 63 fucking years old, dude's a fucking
And
monster.
he's like over here, like hanging the guy back by one arm, just like no.
yeah, that was my brother-in-law.
I should have raced Mouse.
Huh?
Should have raced
No, you shouldn't have.
I should have.
Embarrassing.
we were going to. I was going to race Steven.
You were gonna take the outside though, bitch.
No, it was not.
Yeah, you were. I was gonna skadoosh your ass out
You
the
thought.
ring.
You thought.
Shit. I had an idea for inside and outside.
I didn't care. I was just going to trip you.
I was gonna do that if I was on the outside. I was gonna be like, yeah.
My idea for outside was to stop before him and let him run straight and he just turn.
I was going to trip him. But yeah, so if we're able to get the new place, and once we get in and get settled and shit,
We'll
then
do a shop tour.
Yeah, we'll do.
That'll
a
be
shop
a whole
tour.
ass vlog. There's another piece of content. Hell yeah, brother.
So you're not knocking on wood. You're knocking on drywall.
Go
It's
up a
just
little
chalk.
Bit. Go up a little bit. That's wood.
There you go.
Yeah, this is a real. I don't even know where this table came from. I'm not gonna lie to you.
This couch. We were talking about this earlier. Didn't the couch come from Amy?
No, the couch came from Paige.
Oh, Paige. That's who it was.
Yeah, you think there's not freaking semen stains on this motherfucker?
I know there's semen stains on this motherfucker.
Yeah, I know whose they are.
Me too. None of them are mine, I promise.
Nah, Paige is good people's.
Paige is an asshole.
I like Paige.
Me too, but she's still an asshole.
And Nash has like so many fucking uncles.
Mm-mm.
I was about to beat the shit out of that kid.
Nash?
Yes. I was going to give him a proper ass whooping if he didn't start acting right.
Grayson got one last night. He tried to put his shirt on inside out. I was like, no, do it this way. And he threw a
So
fit
you're
and
gonna
jumped
whoop
on the
him
ground and
because of
started
that?
kicking his legs. And I
Bitch, I'll
told him,
put you in a wall.
if he don't stop, I was going to whoop his ass. And he did it more.
How old is
Whooped
he?
the fuck out of him. 3.
Dude, Jameson does that, and he's just over a year. He started doing that shit. So he'd ask for something or whatever, and if we don't give it to him, he'd throw a fucking fit. He doesn't get his way. He basically lays down on the floor and starts throwing a fit. I was like, dude, this isn't supposed to happen till you're 2.
No. Here's the thing,
No.
Adam. That will happen in between.
He's like
Now-
13, 14 months.
No, that'll happen now, all the way up until they're like 4.5.
Yeah, he's like 13, 14 months, and he started throwing
It ain't the terrible 2s. It's the terrible before 5s.
Yeah, exactly.
I guess so. Apparently he had a 1 to 4 year old.
I had Julia and Julia's kid living with us for a while too. And then I also hung out with Paige and Nash all the time at the parks and shit. I also raised my sister because my mom was at work. So yeah.
Oh, that's dad. Father of the year.
I was built for this shit, bro.
Yeah, literally.
Literally built. Literally, dad right out the box, bro. You can buy me at Toys R Us.
Nah, fuck Toys R Us, Sam's Club, bro. You gotta get him in the
You
bulk.
Shut up. Put your hat on right.
It was not that funny.
You're not Eminem.
It wasn't funny.
It was funny.
It was a pity laugh. That's what that was.
That was a bad tried and failed.
Very much failed. I didn't think that was
It's
that
alright.
funny.
Toys R Us is way better than Sam's Club, dude.
It's alright. He's a Costco purchase.
It was crazy.
Why?
These kids don't know what Toys R Us is.
I know.
Bro,
It's coming back.
Actually?
they are coming back.
They are coming back.
No way.
Yes.
I don't know
wait to
about
take-
here, but they are coming
I
back.
can't wait to take Nathan there and get him his first go-kart.
Hey, I got a fun question.
Hmm.
If you could go back into the past, and you like go to, you could hop around like as much as you wanted to, right? Okay, go back into the past, and you're yourself now.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do?
Where would I go? Like what year?
Where would you go? You get 3 jumps, and then you have to come back.
3 jumps and I have to come back.
Yeah, and we're playing by Back to the Future rules.
Oh, so you can't run into your
can't run into
current
yourself.
self. You're not supposed to like
Yeah.
Well, shit, that would be easy. for me.
alter the future.
Me
Well, if
too,
you can't
I was
alter the
born
future,
yet.
what's the point?
Well, like you can like alter you can do shit to like alter the future, but like it'll all alter obviously.
All right. So
We're not playing by Marvel fucking Infinity, whatever the fuck rules.
First-
that you branch off a whole different.
First
reality
place
and all
I'm
that stuff.
going, or first year I'm going to, is what year did NASCAR? Did they start doing the prohibition?
Prohibition was in the 20s.
All right, we're going there, 1920s.
Why?
So I'm be
You're gonna
Mr.
stick out with a
What
sore
business
thumb.
do you have being?
So I'll be Mr. Dukes of Hazzard and run from the police before they had radio.
Dukes of Hazzard wasn't in the 20s.
I know,
dumb
but
fuck, that was
but
in the 70s.
They didn't have radios back then, so it was more fun to run from the cops.
In the 20s they didn't have radios.
Not to talk to each other. They weren't as organized.
How do you think they communicated in World War One?
Okay, but here's the thing. It was way easier to run from the cops back then.
Got a point.
I mean, fucking, they didn't have radios probably in like the 70s.
Well, I'm going to 1920s. I also
In
want to
the
go to the
cars.
1950s because that's
Wait,
what
was
cool.
it-
CB radio. You just said they didn't have radios in the
Wasn't World War
70s.
One in 1916?
World War One was in.
Am I stupid? People at home, am I stupid?
He might be right, but I think it was later.
I'm pretty
than
sure.
that.
I'm pretty sure it's 1916, 1917.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's right because the Great Depression started in 19.
They've had radios
30s?
for years.
1920s.
What year did the telephone come out? It's like 1922.
1914. My bad.
Okay, so what year did
1914,
the CB radio come out?
In the 1800s.
CB radio.
Or what year did the military
You
start
need a
using
Googler,
radios?
dude.
Late 18. We need a Jamie. From Rogan, we need a Jamie.
CB radios didn't come out in the 1800s.
Shit.
Yeah, they
Yes,
did.
they did. They had a radio in like the late 1800s.
1938.
Yeah, it was,
Yeah.
CB radios came out old as fuck, dude.
Wait, I thought it was in the 1800s that they
No,
figured out how to
No,
do
they
that. Like
didn't.
late 1800s.
No, they didn't even have the telephone until fucking like
The radio was before the telephone.
No, they didn't even have the ones that are on the wall and you have to like pick it up and like put it up to your ear.
Well, they had the thing where you had to dial 0
Invent-
for operator.
Invented by Al Gross in 1945, the CB radio originally served as a method of communication for
Yeah.
troops during World War
And
II.
yeah, World War II was.
It's that
CB
late?
radio.
I thought it was earlier than that.
No, dude.
No, the telephone came out before that. The telephone was like 1907.
I thought the radio was before.
Let me
the
ask you this:
telephone.
when do you think sliced bread was invented?
I don't fucking know.
When the first person
Early
was like, we're
1900s.
gonna call this bread.
When was the
That's
first
sliced
pizza
bread.
invented? That's what we really need to know.
Probably earlier than sliced bread.
Fuck that, chicken wings,
You
bro.
think so?
When was slice? Nope.
Pizza.
When was pizza?
1928.
Pizza or bread?
Sliced bread.
When was pizza invented?
Well, it was invented by the Italians.
This is a
No, it
thing we
wasn't.
need to do a challenge with, dude. If you're right, you get let go. If you're free, you get smacked by a fucking tortilla, bro.
No, plastic
Alright.
bottle, 2 liter.
Modern pizza evolved from the similar flatbread dishes in Naples, Italy, in the 18th or early 19th century.
Italians.
So for you idiots that don't know what 18th and 19th century is, that's 1700 and 1800.
So it was invented around then.
Yes.
So before sliced bread.
Yes.
How the fuck they end up with pizza before bread?
Because dough was a fucking
Because
thing,
knives
dude.
are a thing.
And yeast.
They didn't come up with the process.
But how
of
did they make the
slicing bread.
fucking
They've
dough?
been making bread since the
They've
13th
been making
century.
bread.
They've been
Duh.
making bread since the
They've been
13th
making
century,
bread.
if not
Okay,
before.
so
But
that-
the whole idea of sliced bread in a loaf was not come up with until 1928.
Actually, or before that, bread's been out since fucking the days of
I'm not
Jesus
arguing
Christ.
with you about when bread was fucking made. I'm arguing with you about the fact that they had bread and knives, but they didn't make that shit till late as fuck.
Because people are stupid. Because they said, why would they?
We
didn't,
gotta fucking-
they didn't sit there and go,
You know what? If the
why
guy,
would I slice bread for them when they have knives at home?
you know, if the guy that invented sliced bread had done a fucking patent on that shit, bro, he'd be rich as fuck today.
Probably is, dude.
His family would be rich as hell today. Just like the guy that whoever invented paper clips, whoever's got the patent for.
You know what I would
paper
do
clips is
if
probably
I?
rich as
All right, going back. Fuck you. We're done with the whole bread.
Anyway, we were asking questions, so we
Yeah.
wanted to be stupid.
Well, let me be fucking
We
stupid.
talk about radios and shit.
Well, I didn't bring the radio up.
When would you go back to?
Where would you go back to? You got 3 jumps. Where you going?
Say
We're going back to the prohibition just because I think that history of NASCAR is cool as fuck.
So you want
NASCAR now
So
sucks.
you just want to experience that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I want to go back then because that'd be cool as fuck to
Okay.
actually see happen.
Okay.
And then probably about go to the 1960s because that's when cars started. They started doing more performance side,
Okay.
so that'd be cool as fuck to drive some of those when they were new and actually feel those. And then
No power steering.
Nope. Yeah.
No power, just in general. 160 horse.
yeah, but you gotta
V8s.
think those things are so bad now with the stock suspension and everything. Back then they were.
we're
probably
talking about late '60s.
Dude, like
Yeah.
300 horsepower back then is like 1,000 horsepower now.
Just go back to 1970.
The 300 horsepower.
Very latest,
or
19 or earliest 1967.
Yeah.
Anything from 1967
It's like
to
70.
70.
Well, I want to go to the late.
golden.
You want to go to the late '60s because that's when like.
1967 is the late 60s, bro.
Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Whatever.
Last
we're going,
one.
We're going there.
about alcohol?
You need to cut off anyway.
And then I would go to. Where was it?
This is gonna have something. To
Whatever
do.
year you met,
It has
fucking.
something to do with.
What year did he meet Taylor?
Something. It's gonna have something to do with some type of stupid import. It's gonna piss me off. Go ahead.
Damn it.
Go ahead.
Okay, so in 1990s,
Yep.
Japan.
Yep.
There we go.
I want to go back to
Continue.
when. No, listen. It's not about skylines or any of that dumb shit.
He
It's
said
like drifting.
1990s.
So like briefly before you were born.
Yeah.
We need a year.
But okay, well let's go 1991 because Midnight Club in Japan became a thing.
You weren't even a thought.
I wasn't a thought in the
That's the whole
1960s
point.
either. You fucking idiot.
Anyway,
Want to go back to when Midnight Club was when they became a group in Japan when they did secret races using the newspaper.
okay.
Because that car scene back then, when it was old Porsches and Mercedes in Japan, and then they
Old
had like,
944s and shit.
yeah, all that shit, and like all Hondas and shit, just driving down the interstate, blasting 200 mile an hour. That whole car scene in Japan in 1991, all the way to like 1999, was amazing.
Alex, what do you got? When would you go back to?
Can I just go back and stay there? like not come back to.
Where are you gonna go
Future
first?
fucking sucks.
Where are you gonna go?
I'd probably go to like the 60, like early 60s.
You say the future sucks?
Yeah.
Are you predicting the future?
No,
Because
just
we're in
saying-
the present.
I'm saying.
Here's the thing, Adam. The way we're going, it's gonna suck.
Yeah. I wouldn't have to fucking.
You're gonna
drive.
go back to the 60s too?
Fuck yeah.
You racist motherfuckers.
Dude, the 60s were awesome.
60s were awesome for y'all.
For
We would've
you.
been blasted by garden
you.
hoses. Fuck you.
For you.
I'd be
Sure.
alright.
Got pissed.
God.
Okay,
Adam,
so
it's okay.
But that
would you guys want to go back in time and just try to
I just stay
just
there.
free all the
I'd go back to.
Yeah.
So I would go back to like
Born James.
1990.
So you're just bowing out.
Huh?
You're just bowing out.
No, he ain't done yet. You got 3 jumps. Where
You
else
got
you
3
going?
jumps, dude. What,
What if I don't want it? What if I just want to?
No.
That's where I want
No.
If you could go anywhere at any time, where would you be?
Okay, well, Alex, you can make your first jump, go someplace else, and then for your last jump, go back to where you were. So you still have at least one more jump.
I want to go experience Hitler's race team.
All right.
You know the only reason the VW buggy exists is because of Hitler, right?
I'm gonna fuck.
You should. That's your favorite.
Yeah, you fucking Nazi.
Yeah. How dare you be racist against yourself?
Wait, no, they weren't racist against black people. They were racist
Yes,
against
they were.
Jews.
Nazis?
What are you
They're
talking
racist
What
against
is that
funny.
Did you drop out of
Are you
elementary?
fucking serious?
You see this? This is what I.
This is the guy that thought. What was it about the Chesapeake?
the Chesapeake
Boston,
Way.
Boston Tea Party?
It's
He said-
irrelevant.
He's like, the
fucked it
Boston
up.
Tea Party was in fucking 1924 or some
The fact that he
shit.
tried to do that in a Boston accent and fucked it up the first time
Why?
makes it irrelevant. We already talked about this. You've already talked shit to me
He
about
thought the Chesapeake Massacre was
It's
the
on
same as
podcast
the
already.
Boston Tea Party or some shit.
I don't remember, but it's, God. Anyway,
Go back to Hiroshima.
why? Why would you want to go?
So you could die.
Greatest
Yeah.
fireworks ever.
God. Oh my god.
That's terrible.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure you can't say that on
What about Nagasaki? Oh, damn.
Pretty sure you can't say that either.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. This is for historical reasons. There you go.
Huh?
We're just talking about history.
Hey, come on, dude.
So,
Critical thinking. Come on.
Alex wants to go back to the 70s and fucking stay there.
Okay.
I thought I said 60s.
60s.
Why the
60s.
60s? So you can do mad drugs.
So he can blast us
That
with
was
fire
the
hoses.
70s.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
the
that's,
70s.
it's precursor.
Well, no,
to-
it,
There's
ha-
lots of
60s
drugs
was a lot of drugs.
it happened in the 60s, but in the 70s, that's when it really started started popping off.
Well, in the 70s and 80s was all cocaine.
Yeah, the 90s is when we got meth. The CIA dropped it off.
They're like, here's a new drug for you. Have fun.
Meth and AIDS.
Yeah.
All in one.
Yeah.
Anyway, he's not gonna answer.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Blackie Chan.
First of all, 1984, early 85, and I would bet on the Chicago Bears, the 85 Bears winning the Super Bowl.
You're just gonna go back to be rich? That's so fucking
Yeah!
I mean,
Yeah, duh.
No, we're critical thinking.
Bro.
We're changing history over here.
For real.
I don't know what you guys are talking about. You guys are talking
if
about going
not
back to
that-
Prohibition and all this other
You gonna
stuff.
go back
Yeah.
to fucking Harry Tubman?
Huh?
The fuck, dude?
I'm sitting in the front.
Alright?
Yes, sir.
So, and then back to like 1967, because my dream car is a 1967 Impala. And I would buy one for $2,000 instead of the price that they cost now. Okay?
We have a question. Can you take the money with you if you win?
Yeah, you just have to deal with whatever future it presents after you win the money.
What the
Just like Back to the Future.
You already answered. You're stupid. That's
Yeah.
your fault.
Well, if I have those old ass cars, I mean, they're worth
You
a
have
lot
to deal
of
with
money.
whatever future you're in. You may not have met
Wait,
Jamie.
did you give 3 or did you give 2?
I gave 2. I said 1967 and buy a 67 Impala,
Okay.
and 1980, early 85, January 85, and bet on the 85 or 84 and bet on the Chicago Bears to win the Super Bowl.
Valid.
All right, and then after that, probably Honestly, 1999. Simply because after 2000 hit, everything went to shit. You know?
What are you gonna do in
1999. I'm gonna party like it's 1999.
I knew there was gonna be one stupid answer in there.
Nah, honestly,
Stay there, dude.
nah,
Forever.
no, I'm not gonna say
Forever
that.
99.
Probably, honestly, not 99. I would probably go back to 2010, shortly after I graduated high school, and not make all of the dumb mistakes that I have since
You
then.
can't do that. You're yourself.
Yeah, you can't talk to yourself.
You're myself since I have been since 1985.
What?
No.
Wait, what?
What?
What did he say?
Because technically in 1967 I bought an Impala, and then in 1985 I got fucking rich.
No, dude. No. God.
Nah.
Well, if you go back to 1999, you stay
Just
there.
Go
If I
back
could go
in that
back,
time,
if
does
I
that
could go
mean
back
that
to the 90s and be smarter, not, but just
you can't
with the knowledge.
talk to yourself in that present period.
So you go back to the 1990s and you invest in the stock market.
But I can influence myself through another person.
Just invest in Bitcoin.
So, therefore, I would encourage myself not to make the dumb financial decisions I have made until now.
You're gonna turn
So
up like
I could
Marty
say,
McFly.
I could tell
Fucking
somebody,
wrong.
hey, go to this guy, partner with him, and start fucking Facebook.
No,
Or some shit. Like,
pretty sure
dude.
they're not gonna let you do that.
See, here's what I don't understand. There are people. You got the people that are like this. They're like, I'm gonna start Google. Okay, do you know how to start
Yeah.
something like that?
Bro, Hot Tub Time Machine 2. He started Google.
That's
You go back to 1990, you invest in the stock market, you sell in 2007, and you never work the rest of your life.
Boom.
well. You did make that choice. You decided to do dumb shit for fun.
Well, yeah, I don't give a fuck about the money. I just want to have fun. I'm happy with my choices.
It's my turn now.
That's fine. Go ahead.
Me personally, I'm going back to that grassy knoll. I'm finding that motherfucker. 'Cause I feel like this world would be a lot better off if JFK served a full term.
The CIA didn't do it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And for those of you that don't know,
Because
it wasn't the
Now
CIA.
he's trying to talk.
Because if we think about it, if JFK survived, we wouldn't have gone to Vietnam.
It wasn't the CIA. It was the Secret Service
Yeah, if we
that
if,
killed. It was the Secret Service that killed JFK.
I wouldn't even go to the fucking grassy knoll. I'd just be like, hey, sir, I'd infiltrate the Secret Service. I'd be like, hey, probably should ride around the goddamn drop top.
Yeah, why don't you?
Yeah, it was the guy in the car behind JFK that the JFK assassination was an accident. Lee Harvey Oswald did fire 2 shots, 1 missed, but the third
Didn't
shot
one-
that actually killed JFK came from the car behind him.
Didn't
It was a
one-
Secret Service agent.
Hit him in like the chest or something. And
Anyway, I'm saving JFK because I feel like that would save so many lives.
And Obama would have never got elected.
I mean, honestly, we haven't had a
don't
good
know.
presidential party since the Reagan administration.
Well, we haven't had a good government since Reagan.
Yeah, because
Period.
if JFK survived, we probably wouldn't have. If JFK survived,
Trump tried.
if JFK survived, he would have served a full term, and they probably would have re-ran and probably beat Nixon, and then we wouldn't have gone to Vietnam.
And he would have put regulations in to limit the government,
Probably
probably.
would have gone to
We
Vietnam.
never would have gone to Vietnam,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
which was a fucking waste of a goddamn war.
Well, look at fucking the last war we were in.
No.
The last
what,
war we were in,
20
which
years?
one? We've been in. Technically, we haven't been at war technically since 2011.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but
But they've been.
we did-
It's just been the U.S. policing.
we spent all that time, all that money, and all those soldiers to.
I would have gone back and not left 13
nothing.
Marines in fucking Afghanistan.
I don't know, but you already used your turn. Anyway, it's still my turn. Anyway. So there's that. I had another one.
You know you need an Impala.
Huh?
You know you need an
I don't
Impala.
care about that. Bitch.
He said, "I'm looking out for the greater good."
Bro,
Bitch.
Monza has a 6.4 he's been trying to sell for years.
Adam, it's his turn. Shut up.
Adam, can you shut the fuck up for 5 seconds? Jesus. God. Okay.
Mouse's feathers are good looking.
He got fur.
Let's see.
so that's one.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'd go back to before Adam was born and kill him.
Yeah, I'd find Adam's mother and be like, I don't know who that motherfucker is, but you should not fucking definitely swallow. So if he pressures you into it, just be like, hey, I'll just give you some.
Wait,
milk
can
and
I go back to
we'll
when Steven's
separate.
mom was 18 and go party with her? 'Cause I feel like that was a fucking riot.
It's a riot now. What are you talking about?
Is it in any of the time periods that you said before?
I don't know. How old's your mom?
Do you not know how old your mom is?
Bro, you could end up being
Bro.
this motherfucker is your daddy.
She's like 60s, like mid 60s.
Okay, so James could be your daddy if you go
No.
back in time.
I don't want to be his dad.
He's gonna party with your mom.
No, look, Adam. I don't want to fuck his mom. I want to party with his mom. Different.
Oh, do you know what his mom looked like in the 70s?
I don't give a
I
fuck. I know that she had a fucking nice ass car and she did drugs.
There you go.
Yeah.
That's James's weakness.
She
Have you met Taylor?
She didn't have a nice ass car at all.
No, but she did
Are you
drugs.
done yet? Are you done yet? Are you done yet? Jesus Christ.
You know what I would do? I would go back when he met Shay and push him out the way.
Fucking jeez.
He'd steal my wife.
You know what I do? I go back to that day where he got his ass whooped in front of Blue Beacon, and I would have helped.
I'd go back and then Jameson would make sense because it's partially my name.
What? Why would you have to go?
See, he's saying that my son would have been his son.
Why would you have to go back in time for that?
I would go back and I'd become her husband. And make sure she doesn't have to deal with this dickhead the rest of her life.
I don't know
It's
about
only
you,
till they're
but
18.
that kind of sounds like he's hitting on your wife there.
He's been hitting on my wife since day one. What are you talking about?
Yeah, been hitting on his wife forever.
Oh, shit.
If she didn't scare me a little bit,
That's the fun. That's the fun part.
what do you
Yeah,
think?
that's what makes it spicy, bro.
You gotta be a little scared.
I know. Jamie does.
I am very
Quite heavy
rightfully
for me.
and respectfully
Just a little
terrified of my
scary.
wife.
Just a little bit.
If my wife ever makes it on a podcast, you'll understand.
She's been on one.
Okay. I gotta think. Okay.
No, she was behind the camera.
There's so many options. I don't want to go back and kill Hitler because, like, I feel like that
That
set
needs
off-
to happen.
I feel like that. Yeah, I feel like that's one of the things that, like, it's
Kind of set history.
So yeah, it's
If you do, if he does not,
One of those monochromatic
if there's
events
not
that
one
kind
Hitler,
of
there's
set in
another
stone.
type thing.
yeah.
Either way,
if you don't
Hitler's
have
gonna
Hitler,
die.
Then you'll have Hitler now.
Oh, I know what I was gonna say. I'm finding whoever killed fucking Martin Luther King Jr. as well.
Yeah,
Hunt
get
his
rid of
ass
that
down.
motherfucker.
Yeah, and what's his name? Malcolm X.
Malcolm X.
No, dude. That same time period, so we'll count that as a two for one.
Yeah. Twofer.
It's a two for.
All right, Steven, what do you got?
I feel like if Malcolm X was still alive, Tupac would have still been alive.
Well, I'd go back to 69.
Oh, that's the other thing. I'm going back and I'm gonna get in the back seat of that car and finding out. I'm
I'm
hiding
gonna
in
fucking
that
save
car.
Tupac.
Hiding in that car with Tupac. I'm gonna find out what the fuck happened because I'm sure that motherfucker's out there somewhere.
Tell his ass to lean forward,
Tupac's
bro.
in Jamaica. They got pictures.
Somewhere.
back.
It's him.
He's
I've seen
there.
the pictures. That's
he's,
definitely
He's
Tupac.
fucking somewhere because there ain't. You can't tell me how nobody in Las Vegas heard gunshots.
Yeah, and how nobody else in the car got hit.
Yeah.
If they sprayed the fucking, like, you see the side of the car, everybody in the car got hit.
What about Biggie?
He was gonna die of diabetes in like 10 years.
He's gonna die.
All right, Steven, what do you got? You're going back to 69.
Buying a brand new 69 Charger RT.
Of course.
I'm gonna live there for a year.
Wait, live where?
No.
In 69?
You just said there's 3 jumps. That's it.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go to
Technicality, whatever.
69, buy that car, wait until the 70 Cuda comes out, buy that car. Then I'm taking both of those cars with me.
He said that I'm waiting another year.
Yeah.
And
Why 70? You can buy a 69 Charger, a 67 Mustang, 69 Charger, 70 Cuda.
Yeah, but I only have 3 jumps.
You wouldn't have to jump.
All your jumps have to do with cars, so who cares?
Yeah, if you go back to 69, the six, what'd you say, 67?
67 Mustang,
Yeah.
it's used. You can buy one.
Yeah, you could still buy one for very cheap and only 2 years old.
And it's only one jump.
Yeah, but this is also just one jump, and I can still buy 2 brand new cars that only I have owned and driven.
So in 2 time frames, you could own a 67 Mustang, a 69 Charger, and a 70 Cuda.
No, he could jump once and own all 3.
Yeah, you could just jump.
Yeah, jump
or
to
you could just
1970 and own all
jump to
3.
1970, you'd have a brand new CUDA, but you'd have 2 slightly used.
True.
Whatever the fuck.
Well, no, you could probably still buy them new at that point.
We're thinking too far into this shit.
I'm just saying. You're wasting time here.
No.
How are you going to get the money in 1970?
He could still
Sounds
save
like
his-
Whatever money I have now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there you go.
I think his money now will equate to whatever the.
Yeah.
Well, cars back then, you could probably buy a brand new one for like maybe what, 10 grand?
Not even.
For like
No.
4.
Yeah, for like $4 grand, dude.
Cars back then were like $5 brand new.
Yeah, inflation is a bitch, dude.
Oh yeah.
You didn't have to pay $3 for a gallon of milk.
50 years of inflation. Yeah. Probably
Yeah.
like $2 grand.
Well, you gotta add an extra 20 years because the last.
Like I said, the economy and the government hasn't been shit
Here we
since
go.
the Reagan administration.
Here we go.
I don't got rights.
Okay, so I guess, yeah, I'll go to 70. I'll
Okay.
get both those.
You don't want the Mustang?
No, I'm not a Mustang guy.
Buy me the Mustang.
You're a piece of shit.
You get one.
He's already buying you a car.
Well,
Today.
Don't remind me that
yeah,
wasn't
well,
the
shit,
plan.
if it was back then, yeah, sure, I'd be like, okay, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car, you get a car, and I'd still have plenty of money to come back
Fuck
here.
yeah, dude.
You could buy a house in cash. Houses back then were like $5 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they were 11 raspberries.
Okay, Adam, that's
All
back in the.
Adam's cut off. Anyway, your second jump, Steven.
He said 1964, so I can see Adam get blasted with a water hose.
Wait, Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe.
Fuck, I forgot about that.
God damn.
Damn it.
Damn it.
We're all changing at least one to go fuck Marilyn Monroe.
Yes. Or Betty White in her
Wait,
prime.
was it?
I fuck Marilyn Monroe. I want
Wait.
Betty White in her
That was
prime.
when she was sucking one of the president's dick. Who was it?
JFK. Oh shit! Like when?
I'm gonna save the president and be like, hey, you see that?
They had
I
secret
did
bunkers under the White House so that she could sneak into
That.
the
No,
White
no,
House.
God.
Yeah, that's why all those tunnels exist.
I've
So
never
she could
seen
sneak
one
into
of
the Oval Office.
I've never seen one of you Negroes with the blue eyes.
I never noticed that you have blue eyes.
That's how he gets out of tickets. Well, never. Oh, we forgot to tell you the last.
So he's half Nazi.
The last podcast we looked up everybody's driving records.
Oh.
Yes, we did. We looked up yours too. I had the longest.
Did it say how long my license is going to be suspended for?
No,
Damn it.
it just had the list of like infractions. So all your no insurance tickets you got.
Yep.
I probably didn't even have
It's alright.
it.
My list
We
was
didn't look yours
longest.
up.
On the
We
Buick.
didn't look his up.
No, we didn't.
Adam had the longest. I had the second longest.
Damn.
Yeah, you weren't.
I was at like
third.
13. He was at 7. He was at 6. We didn't look him up. Chris was at like 3.
Honestly, that's probably about what mine would pull up. I don't know how much.
I had 7.
Recent at least.
All speed.
It just proves white guys get caught
No, we don't.
or get away with shit.
No, we don't.
It's bullshit because they counted me being on my phone. As a
Yep,
moving
that was on
violation.
there.
That was a couple of them.
Yeah,
we had a couple of those.
They counted it as a moving violation.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like shit.
He wasn't moving. He was at a stoplight.
I wasn't actually. I was stopped, just not willingly.
He was moving
I was moving
until he wasn't.
until I was not. Anyway, don't text and drive, kids.
Yeah, drink and drive's fine.
Don't drink and drive. Drink and then drive.
Anyway, Steven.
So actually, I'm gonna change my order up.
Oh my god.
He wants to go fuck Marilyn Monroe.
So I'm gonna go fuck Marilyn Monroe, then go to 70, get the cars, and then I'd probably come back to like early 2000s
You know,
and invent Amazon.
Marilyn Monroe was probably the
How
same
are you
age as
going
your
to
mother.
invent Amazon, Steven?
You have
What's
to
your
know what
plan?
you're doing to do
What
that.
is your plan?
You have to have a business model and all. You can't just say, I'm going to invent Amazon.
You think
And
you
that's
think
it.
about
Zero
Jeff,
business model
Jeff,
to
what's
invent
Fuck
his name?
no. You know what we should do?
What?
We need to go back when YouTube started getting popular and be filming already.
Boom. There we go. We'd be rich enough.
We'd be sitting right now in a fucking mansion with a shop and everything.
Shit, we
Yeah.
got like 5 shots.
We'd have fuck a mansion with a shop,
Hey,
bro. We'd have our own
Fuck all
neighborhood.
you guys. I tried to get these motherfuckers to break out a camera years ago. And they're like, I don't think we do.
We would have our own community.
I didn't have a camera years ago.
That is fair. We did not have a camera.
It took me a minute to be able to afford it.
Yeah, we'd
I
have
think
our own
once we move
community.
into
We'd raise traffic.
into the new shop, we need to transition to a multi-camera.
Yeah,
That's fine. If somebody wants to
multiple
buy a
angles.
camera.
Well, I'm thinking about buying a camera anyway.
Good job.
Multiple angles.
Bing bang.
Or
These are on Amazon for like $300.
if we could have
I'll buy one.
like 2 people over here, 2 people over
But that
here.
thing only
we'd have
lasts
one
30
camera
minutes.
on
Why the
2
fuck would I
people.
want to buy that?
You can get the newer models.
That's what I'm saying.
Or I could just get a GoPro.
More options.
But yeah, we're gonna have another camera.
Why is that gulp so hard for you?
It was hard. I don't know why. It pinched. Because I was talking and gulping. I don't know.
Throat sore from last night. Probably.
Suck
You
a
would
shit's
know.
Dick. What did you suck his dick?
It wasn't very
Why would he
impressive.
know?
Who? Why are you looking at me?
It wasn't
No,
impressive.
him.
Why
He
would I
said
know?
you would know. I'm like, well, did you suck
I
his
didn't-
dick?
He's the one that made the assumption, so I
I'm
mean,
just.
You're the one that said that he would know.
it wasn't impressive.
What are we doing, Steven? Come on.
He said it.
You did your 3?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a Starbucks thing. I needed Dunkin' Donuts.
Steven, take me with you. I'll help you.
Yeah, well, shit. Back in the day, you didn't need that much.
No, you just needed a bunch of coke and be like, listen, guys.
No, you just needed
Fuck,
like a,
I'm
a
just gonna
team.
tell you. Fuck Marilyn Monroe.
No, you know what I'm doing? I'm
Salma
going back
Hayek.
and working for fucking what's his butt,
Elon,
Jordan Belfort.
you're going to jail.
That's fine.
Just for a little bit. And
Just
then
for a
you're,
little bit.
you know.
I'm not gonna get like up. I'm not trying to get upper
He
echelon.
said, I'm trying to be the lowest that gets paid the most.
I'm trying to get like right in the middle. To where I'm like, I might know some of this.
I'm just gonna go to the
Like, yeah, there's
80s and
strippers
maybe-
in there and shit.
Salma
But I don't know what the
Hayek,
fuck
bro.
they be doing in
Yeah, I'd
that
be over here
fucking
at my
business
desk
room back
now.
there.
I don't want to fuck Marilyn Monroe.
I'm over here making money.
You don't want to fuck Marilyn Monroe?
I want to fuck Salma Hayek.
Go fuck Salma Hayek. I don't give a fuck. Somebody. Marilyn Monroe, my guy.
But you have to have W Riz. What?
W.
Yeah,
All the white guys got confused at the same time.
Even I got confused. I guess that just means I'm white.
Got to have W Riz.
Was that like.
Elaborate.
Then you have to know how to talk to the ladies.
Anyways, hey, like, comment, subscribe.
Are you done?
At this point, we're fucking done. Like, comment, subscribe. Check us out in our next videos. We got some more coming up. James is gonna be editing.
Yeah,
There
we
we
got
go.
another video going up next week. This will
So-
go up next week. No, one will go up. The one we did last week and will go up next week.
So, what about all the ones that Chris has?
Well, I kind of need those, but they're on his computer, so.
Yeah. So, we got a lot of footage we'll be releasing to you guys. And hopefully, you'll be seeing us in a new space. But, yeah.
They will
Peace
be
out.
seeing us in a new
Like,
space.
comment, subscribe. Check us out. Never Settle Garage. YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. Peace out.
Final thoughts?
On what?
Anything?
I might be buying a car today.
Okay. Final. Never mind. Final thoughts?
Fuck it.
What's your final thoughts, Alex?
Steven, do the thing.
No, don't do the thing yet. Pause. Alex, what's your final thoughts?
Fuck it. I don't know. That seemed like a good answer.
Just go for it.
Okay, Steven, go for it.
Hammer!